Lord of the Rings should have ended.
Oh, I've seen these.
Deep into Mordor.
Yes, I saw this
Back
like
into the fiery
such a
chasm from
long
whence
time
it came.
ago.
One of you must do this. I have an idea that just might work.
15 minutes.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
Sauron! You suck! No, Frodo!
If it was actually like that, I might have watched it.
Is that nacho cheese? Where did he come from?
Call him.
Can you imagine what it would be like if we had walked the entire way?
Yeah, I've never seen Lord of the Rings, so don't really get that one.
Harry Potter, right?
I haven't really seen all the Harry Potters either.
That time turner's fantastic, Hermione. You should keep it forever.
All right.
I'm going to kill you, Harry Potter! I'm pointing my wand as hard as I can!
You're insane! And now we're about to kill your pet snake. It's over!
Why didn't someone do that in the first movie?
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. I'd pull out a gun too.
Professor Snape, you're alive!
Of course I'm alive, you twit.
But how? You died right in front of us!
Magic, duh. Now, Mr. Potter, if you will bring me your invisibility cloak and Miss Granger's time turner, there is one more thing I must do.
I can make bad things happen to people. If I want. I can make...
What the? What is this? Take that, you Dark Lord. What? Oh. Sorry
They could have just
about
used the time turner to kill Voldemort. I don't know why they didn't just do that.
Saving your life. It's a long story.
It's good.
No, I mean a really long story. Like so long, if we wrote it all down, it would take up at least 7 books. Or 8 movies.
That was so funny.
There they are, this year's tribute.
I've seen this one. I get this one.
Grace.
Oh, dude, I haven't seen this one yet.
What is that?
This is how the movie should have been.
Hunger Games!
Peter better not die.
We would rather commit suicide than kill each other.
We'll pull a Romeo and Juliet because we're in love.
Yes, because
Awkward
we
moment.
are so in love.
Aw, poor Peter.
We're gonna eat these berries if you don't let us both win.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, you got me. I don't really love him.
Oh no. I just said I hope Peter doesn't die.
He's standing on a box.
He's standing on a
I
box.
know, but I'm not gonna commit suicide over it. Have you seen Gale? Hottie!
That's true. He's really cute.
So that's how that ended.
If I ever made a movie, like, I'd make one where everything makes sense.
Have you seen that show before?
No.
No, I haven't.
Yes, I have.
How it should have ended. What is the idea behind the show?
Basically, they wanted to tell people the way they thought it should have ended.
Simple ending instead of complicating the plot.
Changing up the normal ending to something, I guess, funnier that people my age would like.
What did you think about the ending for The Lord of the Rings?
You guys are gonna hate me. I have not watched Lord of the Rings.
I was really confused because I've never seen Lord of the Rings, so I feel like you kind of spoiled it for me.
It actually makes the entire movie look really stupid because they could have just done that in the first place.
When I was watching the movie and the Eagles came, I was like, why didn't they do that in the beginning? And then they did that in that, and I was like, yeah!
What about the ending to Harry Potter?
Oh, I liked it. It was weird, but I liked it. That would have been such an easier way. Why didn't they do that 3 books ago?
She has the time turner. She uses it like once in the entire movie. Why doesn't she just go back to like the very beginning of everything and just stop it there?
I got that Dumbledore died, but I don't think he really got shot.
Well, that wasn't Dumbledore that was shot.
Who was it?
Voldemort.
Oh, Voldemort. Okay, same thing.
Harry Potter and like going back in time and killing Voldemort as a kid just like made me think like, what if we could do that and go back in time and we can kill like Hitler?
Finally, what are your thoughts on how the Hunger Games should have ended?
That is definitely how it should have ended. They should have just burned in the very beginning.
It was a little bit different, like in my opinion. Like Wasn't as funny.
I kind of thought that with the Hunger Games, like, oh, if he eats those berries, haha. But like, I hoped that he wouldn't, and I knew that he wouldn't, because he's PETA and he's smarter than that. But she's right, Gale is really cute. Gale is cuter. I mean, who doesn't like him?
Gale is really hot. So.
Does this show make you rethink how you look at movies?
A little bit, because like it kind of shows you how dumb some of them are.
Next time I go to the movies, I'll probably be like, maybe it should have ended a different way.
Because once you actually realize where the story could have come to an end, you wonder why they add all this extra stuff in. You watch any film and you scream at the characters because they could have done something and simplified the rest of their lives, but we wouldn't have any entertainment.
All movies can be made fun of, and all of them can like have different endings and stuff. So it does make me think of it differently, but like I still like the movie.
So why didn't these movies really end this way?
Because like, oh, we're gonna make money dragging him out for 7 movies.
Because then they wouldn't make as much money.
Maybe because the author or whoever wrote the book or the movie wasn't even thinking about that at the time.
I mean, do you want a movie or do you want a 15-minute snap?
Because there would be no film and we wouldn't want to watch. Do you guys want to write a story about like somebody who almost gets into trouble?
And how do you think the people who actually make these films feel about this show?
They're probably not fans of it.
They were probably a little angry at this dude, like, don't question us.
I know they're laughing, but they're also kind of like a little bit like embarrassed. They might kind of feel hurt if they're that type of people. Like I put so much work in there, and now you're just gonna like mess it up in a few minutes.
They can't really complain because they're like millionaires already, you know? I'd sit and laugh. It's just cool to have people like just spin off their stuff, you know, and just watching what people think about it.
They're probably like, joke's on you, I made this movie and got millions of dollars, so make a little video, haha.
Well, there's been over 50 episodes of How It Should Have Ended. Are you gonna want to check out more now that you know this exists?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm probably gonna go home and like watch some now.
Yeah, I didn't know there was that many. Last time I checked, there was only like 13.
Possibly, depending if there was a movie that I liked.
I would, you know, but I'm just YouTube, like, I'm a noob on YouTube, as you can tell.
Thanks for watching Teens React.
Let us know in the comments what videos we should watch next.
New episodes of React come out every week, so make sure to hit the subscribe button.
How do you think this episode should have ended? Let us know in the comments below.
What do you call a fake spaghetti? You don't know? An impasta! That's a good one.
Peace out, homies. I don't know.